Netflix's top 10 original TV shows of all time. It's your night off and you're looking to binge watch some Netflix and relax. This term is used regularly, but was not introduced until 2013. Netflix and chill grew much to the success of House of Cards. With the success of Netflix, we have seen many other television companies join the streaming party. HBO, Peacock, and other stations have begun to create originals and full seasons of favorite shows. If you're like me, this leads us down the path of attempting to figure out what shows are worth watching and which to skip. Determining the list of the top 10 Netflix shows is not an easy task. Today, we're going to look at the authentic originals Netflix has put out over the last decade or more and give our opinions on the top ones. For those who are just finding us, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on our latest releases. If you like what you see, please let us know by reacting to the video and leaving us comments below. Before we start, I want to note that we have added some of the latest releases. In addition, Netflix considers a view as any account that has watched more than 2 minutes of a show. With that out of the way, let's begin. Number 10, Tiger King. Coming in with 64 million views for the first season, Tiger King, Murder, Mayhem, and Madness swept the nation. It was released during a time when Americans needed a distraction from the pandemic that shut down the country. Officially released on March 20 of 2020, it follows the story of a zoo owner who became wrapped up in a murder-for-hire plot. It was a compelling story about cat breeding and stopped people in their tracks with the different characters. Netflix announced in September 2021 that they would be continuing the series with a season 2. After that, it's unknown. Number 9, La Casa de Papa, Money Heist. Money Heist, a Spanish television series, was initially named La Casa de Papa. The series is on its 5th season after season 4 pulled in 65 million viewers. Producers had to work to keep viewers entertained, but originally the show followed 8 thieves who took hostages in the Royal Mint of Spain. The mastermind, known as the Professor, planned to print billions of euros, and he simply needed a team to help him. Unfortunately, it was announced in September 2021 that season 5 would be the final season of the series. Number 8, Maid. If you are looking for a heartstring series to binge on, Maid is a great option. The only downside to this show is that it's only 1 season. It was designed as a miniseries and pulled in roughly 67 million viewers. Maid followed the life of a young mother attempting to provide for her child and was inspired by Stephanie Land. You can expect each episode to be filled with drama, joy, and heartache. This show's long story short synopsis is a mother who has an abusive partner attempting to escape the situation with her young daughter and make a life for herself. She gets a house cleaning job while living in a women's shelter to rebuild her life. In addition to her problems, she also has mother issues to deal with. It's a show that draws you in and leaves you constantly wanting more. Number 7, Stranger Things. After just announcing the 4th season, Stranger Things hits the top 10 for Netflix original series with nearly 70 million viewers. This show is based in the 1980s when a group of friends began to see things with supernatural effects. A young boy vanishes, and a young girl has powers of the unknown. The friends team up and look for answers only to unlock more mysteries. Every episode brings more intensity and has left many viewers of all ages following like a cult. The Stranger Things cast is now appearing at Comic-Cons around the country, and people cosplay as their favorite characters and share stories. It is believed that it will only last 1 or 2 more seasons, but only time will tell if the strong following brings more. Number 6, Sex Life. A show that is exceptionally racy and has mature content has also brought in 70 million viewers in its first season on Netflix. Sex Life has already been confirmed to have a season 2, so it is not too late to begin watching. The series revolves around a wife who takes a trip down memory lane and sets her up to collide with her past. The pandemic only delayed the launch of the series, and it is evident by the high views that it was long waited for. Beware before starting the series, there is a lot more nudity than HBO, and it has a similar feel to 50 Shades of Grey. The only complaint that has been voiced is the episodes can feel repetitive despite the number of R-rated scenes. Number 5. The Crown. A show that has attracted millions following the life of Queen Elizabeth II is The Crown. The first episode hit Netflix in 2016 and keeps waffling on, creating a final season. Starting in the 1940s, you get a look at the Queen who took the crown at the age of 25 after her father passed. You then become entranced with romances, politics, and other personal battles that shapes her over the decades. Princess Diana's spirit was included in Season 5, showing how she has touched the hearts and minds of millions alive today. The Crown originally had stated it would only last 4 seasons, but in January 2020, they announced they're adding at least 2 more. After that, it's unclear, but it is known that the viewers are not ready for this series to be complete. Number 4. The Witcher. Henry Cavill has touched the hearts of millions starring in The Witcher, a Netflix series based on the books. It is a medieval fantasy series written by Andrzej Sapkowski. Millions waited with bated breath to announce a second season, which finally came late in 2020. Season 2 is projected to start at the end of 2021. Geralt of Rivia, Cavill, is a monster hunter with magical powers, and he is destined to be with the princes of Sintran. In the way of his path are more beasts and trials that he must overcome. The first season ends with the battle for Sodden Hill, which people from Nilfgaard have infiltrated. If you are a fan of wizardry and fantasy, this will be a show that will draw you in and make you want more. Number 3. Lupin. Another foreign series that has swept the nation is Lupin. This French thriller encompasses mysteries, crime, and other drama. The first season hit Netflix at the beginning of 2021, and the second season began 6 months later. Netflix has announced there will be a third season, so you have plenty of time to catch up. Arsène Lupin is the son of a professional thief, Arsène Diop. Diop came to France to give Lupin a better life, but killed himself following being framed for a high-dollar theft. It is easily the highest-viewed international television show. Number 2. Bridgerton. A sexy and diverse series, Bridgerton is by far the most prominent series to hit Netflix to date. You can expect drama, comedy, suspense, and romance perfectly balanced in every episode. The storyline follows the life of 8 siblings of the Bridgerton family and is based on Julia Quinn's novels. This period-based drama brings in modern touches so everyone can watch and enjoy. Everyone can find a character they identify with, leaving you wanting to binge watch for hours. After watching only 1 episode, you can easily see why nearly 100 million viewers are entranced. Number 1. Squid Game. But there is a new series that hit Netflix in September of this year. Squid Game has swept the world in epic proportions, bringing 142 million viewers in just the 4 weeks of its release. The series is a contest of just over 450 players with financial woes who put their lives on the line to play games for a chance to win billions. It is a South Korean series created by Hwang Dong-hyuk, and a second season has already been demanded. However, with the pandemic delaying the release of the first season, it is unlikely to see another until 2022 or 2023. While these are only the top 10 original series on Netflix, there are hundreds more to choose from. They continually put out more, including Squid Game, so be ready for this list to change. This list will give you a great place to grab a few snacks, a tall beverage, and relax for the afternoon. In a time that leaves many at home with not much to do, Netflix is keeping viewers entertained. If you have fallen in love with a series I didn't mention, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to state why it is that you love it and how it draws in viewers. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel to make sure you don't miss any future videos, and like this video to let me know you have enjoyed what I covered today.